you're in PA.
Yeah.
I'm in Washington. Washington, PA. I mean.
Washington, Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I'm out in the Poconos right now near Bushkill.
Cool.
It was like 6 degrees out last night.
So that sounded real weird. Start with, oh, you're in PA, I'm in Washington. It's like, oh, you're in Florida? I'm in Washington.
Washington, Florida.
No, just without adding what state you're talking about. You're talking about a city or something.
When you said Washington, I was thinking, is it D.C. or Washington State? I didn't know.
And then I realized that's what I did, so then I said Washington, PA.
Oh, you're in PA, I'm in Russia.
I'm not gonna be in.
You're in PA, I'm in Colorado.
I've been living in PA for like almost a year now, but on and off. But it's pretty much going to be ending soon because the roommate's going to be moving out soon, probably, and I can't afford this on my own.
Started out like an AA meeting. I've been living in PA for a couple of years now, and
so, but unfortunately, the alternative is moving back to New York, and I don't have anywhere to go or can afford anything, so I might have to move back in with the parents, which I really don't want to do. So, I guess we'll see what happens. But on a happier note, how is Babylon 5, Gary?
Babylon 5 is going pretty good. Flounder from Animal House is still around. I mentioned it in the chat earlier that it was really fun. There was a scene where he was playing some kind of little video game and was distracted, and it was clearly just an old Tiger handheld that they slapped some really shiny space foil on and glued some metal pieces to the front, and like that's a future game.
As it should be.
Other than that, it got a little wooey-woo with one episode. It was the Soul Hunter showed up. It was the so far the weirdest kind of metaphysical thing they've done. Other than that, it's all just been a lot of political intrigue and drama.
You're on episode what, 2 or 3?
I think I finished episode 4 today.
So I don't remember the Soul Hunter showing up so early.
It's episode 2 or 3. I don't even remember.
See, it's his own movie, and that's during when that woman is the captain of Babylon 5.
Really?
I don't know.
Weird. No, yeah,
the military leadership of Babylon 5 is.
This was like the
Commander.
second, like not counting the gathering. It was like I think it was the second episode.
Wait, is this a bald guy, an old bald guy?
Yeah.
Old bald guy tries to kill Delenn, steal her soul, or her essence or whatever.
See,
but
I remember him from the movie.
Okay, yeah, no, but it's like it's because it's episode 2, man. It's early.
Perhaps someone can help me out here. Discord knows I have my webcam up, and it connects to it, and I tested it, and it works, but it's not showing up in the call.
Did you? That's probably because you just clicked what Rob started, because Rob started a voice call for some reason. You have to go under and click turn on your camera.
I didn't even realize I started a voice call.
You've done it every time.
Dude, I shouldn't be hosting these calls.
Well, Griffin ain't with us.
I clearly have no idea what the hell I'm doing.
Yeah, I should have tried that the first thing. I'm a dummy.
Fun fact, the guy that played that Soul Hunter was also in several Star Trek episodes.
I looked him up because his voice sounded really familiar. The main thing that I could picture him in is the first J.J. Abrams Star Trek. He's one of the ambassadors or heads of the Klingon Science Institute that's talking to Spock.
He's also one of the guys. You ever see Hawk the Slayer?
I haven't seen Hawk the Slayer.
No? All right.
No.
Well, he's one of them, like the main I guess party members in Hawk the Slayer.
Okay.
Like he's been in a lot of genre stuff, so he's just kind of has like one of those faces you always see everywhere. I think he passed away like 2-3 years ago too.
I think he did. When I was looking him up, I think it did said he passed away maybe like 2019 or something like that.
Oh shoot, we got tentacles in this book business here.
How many tentacles?
8.
Oh, don't worry about that. That's for later.
In fairness, though, it was the worst of the Babylon 5 movies.
What, the Soul Hunter one?
Yeah, it really didn't have much content.
I'll try to keep that in mind for when I eventually get there.
Yeah, my favorite was always the Vorlon one. Movie, I mean, not Soul Hunter.
We just know nothing about them.
What's that?
They're in their cool.
Oh,
They're in their
Vorlons?
cool
Yeah,
little
no,
mix.
you found out about them in episode 1, didn't you?
You don't really find out anything about them.
You find out more about them in that part where you said, I didn't find out anything about them than you'll ever find out about them, so...
Jesus Christ.
Welcome to Babylon 5.
Well, except for
Well,
maybe
at least they
one...
maintain the mystery, I guess.
Well, no, I mean, the problem is that it's a pre-plotted show, right?
Right, yeah.
So everything they knew in episode 1 is the same story all the way to season 6. So it's a pre-plotted show, so you really have to go back and investigate the things that are laid out to you because it's all breadcrumbs.
It's like a J.J. Abrams mystery box with an actual payoff.
So this thing that this one sentence I said about something in episode 2, and you hear something in like season 5, episode 6, I'm like, oh, I got it! I know what it means now.
To go back and watch it a second time, then it's a new game plus, basically.
Yeah, basically everything has deeper meanings, and they're all the stuff you don't see happening. I mean, sometimes in the later seasons they'll explain it. Like, God, that character's been acting weird. I don't like what they've done with this character. He's not acting right. And then 7 episodes later, they'll be sitting next to another guy and say, "This is what I've done to you, mister." And they're like, "Oh, that's why my favorite character's been a fuck up this whole season."
But yeah, so far it's progressing nicely. I'm liking it. I don't know. I still don't know if it's just like because of how old it is or what, but some of the sound design is just a little off. Like inside the interior stuff, it's a little echoey, and it might just be because it's been remastered or whatever. It's just like it was made for older televisions.
Or,
Maybe
it's a top-tier sci-fi program that's being made by a classic company.
Yep, there's also that.
I want to point out you're making jokes about the handheld Tiger Electronics game system. Most of their background are Gaylords.
Really?
You haven't noticed every time they get into like a fight in the what do we call it, the down below?
No, not really, not yet.
Yeah, every time the security teams go down below, they're leaning around, shooting their guns at whatever. They're leaning around Gaylords. I mean, on one hand, at first I thought, okay, they're just using cheap shit as sci-fi background, but then again, Babylon 5 has a big old shipping and receiving area, so perhaps it is just a warehouse. Because,
probably.
Gaylords are warehouse items.
Wait, are you talking about a pallet box?
That's what a Gaylord is.
I never actually noticed that.
Well, I worked in a warehouse, so...
I've also never called them Gaylords before, so...
That's literally what anybody in the company would call them, and if you look them up online, if you need to order Gaylords, I guess a pallet box, if you need to order a pallet box, look up Gaylord, and that's literally the only thing that comes up. Well, other than, I guess, a couple of hotels.
We have one here in Dallas.
Yeah.
Gaylord Dixon.
So
yeah, I've heard him called that before. I've always just called them like pallet boxes, but it's a box on a pallet. But
I mean,
yeah, I can picture it now too. Like when you said the underground, I'm just picturing it now, and I'm like, yeah, that they are pallet boxes, aren't they? Speaking of pallet boxes, let's play Pathfinder. There's a segue.
Nice transition. Real smooth.
No,
it was not. It's okay, though. I'm assuming we are live, yeah?
That's why I was trying to get Arcloid to go on camera. So it's like, oh shit, the Babylon 5 minutes on. It's going to be part of the recording.
All right. Well, there was your Babylon 5 for 5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Tune in next week for the next part of our podcast on that. And for all of you joining us for the main event, welcome to Pathfinder, the Ironfang Invasion. I'm Rob, and I have with us a team of adventurers who are less in survival mode now because you kind of have a decent foothold and at least a month's worth of food. And I guess getting ready to try and strike back. I'm not exactly sure what the plan is yet. I guess we'll find out. just to introduce you in the order in my mind, we'll start with Pandarin. Who are you playing tonight?
I'm playing Surak Tamir, who is a human bear puncher. That is his official class now. I will not take any other answers. And he is... I mean... He's a pretty natural guy. He's got the skills that we apparently need.
Along with Sirach, we got Gary. Who you playing tonight?
Still playing Coriel Bowden, half-elf fighter, swinging that axe.
Swinging that axe. I love it. Then we got Ark Lloyd. Who you playing tonight?
Hello, I'm Mark Lloyd. I'm playing Anton Bartz, the lockpick turned assassin.
Are you changing your class officially now to assassin?
No, it's just he's turned into a remorseless killer. You saw what he did in the camp there.
I did. I wonder how this will play out as we go forward. And last but certainly not least is Theta. Who you playing tonight?
Ilnam.
Thank you.
Hey man, you asked.
I did. And, well, with that, you are back in the Troglodyte Caves. It's about a day after your raid on the Redjaw camp, where not only were we able to devastate the group there, or it's a couple of days after, excuse me, it took you a few days to get to the caves again. You not only devastated the group that was at the camp, but you were also able to defeat one of their... I guess one of their sergeants or lieutenants, a pretty hulking bugbear by the name of Scarvinerus. So, good job on that. And now he's walking around as a skeleton, so I guess you have that to go with it too. Outside of that, your raid has led to some clues about a group known as the Churnshadow Rangers, which Aubryn, who has been like the cleric ranger that's been with you for this entire time. She's been trying to push the group to try and find either survivors or any of them, frankly, within the forest. They have some forts and locations in the forest. She just doesn't know where they are. You now have, I think it's like a crude map that mentions locations that you have marked on your main map, which you should see before you. An attacked fort, a trolls, whatever that is, and a fort that you think might have hobgoblins. They're all somewhere within that area, or within those areas that are pushed on the map. I think you are deciding what your next move is going to be at this point.
I think we had decided that we were going to try to go up to this fort right here that we think might be being attacked, just to at the very least try to do some reconnaissance on it. I think we were just going to go as a group rather than try to split everybody up and scatter everyone to the winds.
When you say as a group, are you bringing the whole cave with you, or who's?
We don't need to bring
No,
all
just
the
the party.
survivors.
The party plus one or two people.
Okay.
I don't remember who.
Well, obviously Aubryn is there. You also have some of the other survivors who are slowly being sort of morphed into a... I guess the best way to describe it is a militia.
Yep. That is the best way to describe it.
Pretty ragtag militia, but yeah, militia all the same.
And you also have a wayward hobgoblin who you've not asked their name yet.
Still don't plan to.
Still don't plan to ask his name. Who's just kind of hanging around because in his mind he's like a captive. So
Yeah, he's a prisoner of war. To him.
Seems to think he's working for Ilnam now.
Well, he's kind of taking whatever orders Ilnam gives him at this point, but he's kind of confused by some of the orders, to be fair.
Well, let us be on our way, going northeast to this place with the group.
All right. So, who's actually... I gotta watch that later because I don't think I've seen that. So who's definitely going with you? It's the four of you. Are you taking anybody with you?
I think we were gonna bring
4.
obviously the skeletons.
Yeah.
Let me look at the NPC list.
Auburn usually comes with us on a lot of this
Yeah,
stuff.
I think we were gonna bring Aubryn. I think that was it, honestly. I don't think we were gonna bring any of the like ranger type people aside from her.
Just
She's also the healer. I guess unless Ilnam wants to keep having the fucking guy tag along.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want to leave him here with the women and children?
There's men too.
Sure. I mean, me listing women and children doesn't automatically disclude the fact that there's men.
Yeah, but it implies a certain thing, you know.
I don't know. Do tell.
Oh, well. I don't think I will. The 5 of us plus skeletons.
so you four, Auburn, and the skeletons. That's all who's going?
I think so.
Yep.
Okay.
We'll leave Daryl behind to protect the troglodyte cave.
Yeah, against those elves.
And you know, all the other
I was
people.
about to say, from any elf incursions that might pop up.
Okay, so it'll take you like well over a week, just about to get to at least the area that is indicated on the map. You're going like northeast from your location. So my question for you is, what square are you going on first? Or hex, I should say.
I think we're just going straight on this path.
All right. Well, can you please roll me somebody? Roll me. We'll do 2d20s. Just straight up d20.
Like Anton's got it. No,
Ooh.
fucking
Oh
way.
god.
So you
That's
turn around
something.
and you poke your eye on a stick out of a tree, and then when you reel in pain in the other direction, you poke your eye in another stick.
And then you stumble around and step on a rake that comes up and smacks you in the face.
See, I start that joke, but that's actually something I've done as a kid.
Stepped on a rake.
No.
Why'd
Turned
you
my
poke
head
your
while I
eye?
was in the woods, jammed a stick into my eye,
Oh,
and then
no.
reeling in pain, jam my head in another to another stick.
That's so sad.
Yeah, blinded and
Double
lost. I was
one.
Alright,
lost.
well.
Now blinded and lost.
Great
Something
start to the
fun
night.
happens.
Something
truly entertaining.
Yeah, I think I will do that.
Come over a
Let's
hill,
hope
the
we don't
entire
die.
It really
hobgoblin
depends on
army
the era
right
of
there.
chart, you think. Because most charts, the really interesting stuff is on a high roll. And the really boring stuff is on a low roll. Like, if you're looking at wild magic, right? A 1 is like, the milk spoils in a 20-foot radius. I'm like, well, fuck. Just not even milk
Well,
around
this
me.
one could be like a bad to good scale.
Can
is
you
the worrying thing.
please put your tokens down south here?
Bottom right
I think we're going to be
corner.
fine, fellas. This map is called a neutral party.
Who would
Yeah.
want to hurt us in a neutral party?
Why am I always tiny?
I don't know.
Oh, you really are?
Look at me.
Jesus. Okay, there.
It is funny though. It is funny though. Maybe it's just like the size
Here,
of the
you
token
probably
you
need
have.
to. Yeah, you probably need to reset the default token.
No, it's the grid. The grid is this.
Um,
You're looking at a grid that's on the picture, but the grid that's in Roll20 is different. So just ignore those large
Yeah.
squares. They don't matter.
Oh no, so he
Now
was
leave
talking
me
about.
over
I'm
there
not
for a
talking
second.
about-
I'm
I was
dropping
like
myself
one
out
the actual
specifically
grid.
over here, and I'll drag myself over there in a second.
Yeah, but I was like 1/4 of the actual grid,
Yeah, you were just like a
which
little
was the
pinprick size.
a weird thing.
5 and 22.
I think that's everybody I've got. Yeah.
So if you set the new default token, maybe that'll fix it.
What's the new default token?
If you go to my character sheet and then in the bio info and click edit, and then click my token and set as default. Because it might
What's your-
be that my art is.
What am I clicking? I don't understand. I'm in your thing now.
Yeah, so my character sheet, on the bio and info tab, just click the edit button.
Yeah, I'm there, and I see your
Yep.
token
And
and the
then-
default token.
Yeah. So remove the default token and reset it. See if that does anything.
I guess we'll find out. Okay. Give me a few minutes to set up, please.
Yeah, that did fix it.
Well, at the very least, I don't see any trees that have been cut down. That's one worry gone.
Okay, I see we have another. All right, so these was like downward
Oh,
slopes
is Auburn
right
on the
here.
map as well?
Oh my god.
Yes, she is.
Yeah.
I never know what she looks
She's
like,
right
so it
here.
doesn't.
You, I need you now to all do me a favor and roll a stealth check.
Put a couple of ranks
Heard.
into stealth. Let's see if that pays off.
Yeah.
Question.
Nope.
Ah, never mind. Doesn't matter.
Well, what's your question anyway?
It doesn't matter.
'Cause it
Coriel
might-
failed, so it doesn't matter to me.
Let's see. Are you on the? You're on the. Not at the top of the ridge, right? You're at the bottom.
You
'Cause this
would
is
have
a
to
ridge
tell
over
us if
here.
that's an up or a down. It has to be an up.
That
You'd
looks
have to-
like down
Uh,
because that looks like
Yeah,
a road.
you're at the bottom. Yeah, you're at the bottom. You're at the bottom.
See, that's
Yeah,
what I'm
okay.
saying is I'm seeing this as a down ridge. Yeah, down.
Yeah, I'm saying
it
this is
goes
a
this
road, but
way
we're
down.
above.
Yeah, because this part here has to be going over top of the road. Not
Yeah, and
the
the
road
leaves
falls
are
down.
overlapping the top.
Yeah, so it has to be.
I mean, I
we're
can
on
see
top.
it either way. It just
Goes
depends on
this
how you tilt
way.
your head.
We'd have to be on top because otherwise these leaves don't make any sense.
That's true. The leaves kind of do give the context.
Also, the
That's
shadows are going this way, right? This way. So if this was a ridge, the shadow would be over here. Whereas the sunlight is hitting the ridge on this side. That's why it's bright
So,
and not dark.
I think. Yeah,
I think
we
if you
gotta
look
be
at the witch's nose,
top.
So we'll get to those stealth
also
rolls in a
pointedly,
second.
yeah, you can also tell right here because this one's darkened because the sunlight's hitting it this way. That's why this one's brighter.
Yeah, you guys are on the under end, I would say.
Or on the top end.
Excuse me, top end. So you're actually slightly looking down. Notice a very large contingent of hobgoblins and bugbears. In particular, one bugbear actually stands out. A very tall, rather skinny bugbear in particular. And you also notice what looks like 3 non-hobgoblins, humanoids, maybe like elves or half-elves, who are basically completely tied up To the north, slightly over here, you see what looks like smoke and things that are being burned, and you can smell the kindling and fire in the air. And you notice that these 3 that are tied up, they're basically being guarded by a bunch of hobgoblins. Then they're taken like one at a time and moved in front of the main guy here. And who has a good perception?
I do.
Can you
Awesome.
read lips?
And I think one other person. Probably not.
Is that like a trait or a feat?
Yeah, like a feat or something.
Wait. If you're standing still, could you?
Technically, it's a feat, but I think it's a feat in the 2nd edition. I don't know.
No,
if
no.
it
I
is
just
in
mean
the
his
first.
ability to stand still and get any feat he wants. Could you stand still and read lips?
It's only combat feats, I think.
Yeah, the combat feat read lips.
Yeah, it's a combat feat. I think that's a skill feat.
You notice some of the hobgoblins. They very strange to you. It looks like they have like flags on their backs that have the Ironfang Legion symbol. And one of them, they're almost kind of like a samurai kind of thing. And
Okay, yeah.
yeah, and they're all carrying large spears. One of them actually sticks their spear in the ground. One of those with the flag goes up to this ranger or this person after a few minutes, and just immediately punches them. And Sirach, can you roll what's
+7.
your perception? +7?
Yep.
Can you roll that, please?
Yep.
You recognize this. This is a stunning fist attack.
Oh, that's not fun.
In fact, and damn it, can you give me a moment? My father's calling me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sure.
Take a quick break because it's getting all dramatic. Hello.
I was wondering if he was going to mute or not.
Is there
Is there-
a chance that this is a fight that we can't win?
No. I think there's literally no chance this is a fight we can't win.
We do have all of your skeletons,
Well, I have all of
Yeah.
the skeletons.
which I would hope you would use to help us out, in any of these situations.
Right. I just mean, if we're talking possessions, I don't count all the coins in your pocket as my coins when we're talking about things.
That's true.
As a
But we have
group,
you,
our
and you have
strength-
skeletons.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, you see like the person that's in front of this large, skinny bugbear. He just like drops to his knees, and it looks like he can barely move. And then you see the bugbear quickly move his hands in front of the other person there. And this is what it does.
I mean, I'll be the first to say it, guys. I could use 2 bugbears.
Oh, this is actually Skavistan. So
I think we found the guy.
we're gonna introduce him to his dead son that you have tromping around behind you. That should be fun.
The
Fair,
guy,
he is highly unrecognizable at this point.
He's just a skeleton, right?
Yeah,
He's a
he-
bloody skeleton.
he's not gonna notice him, I don't think. You just see him like literally like do a move, kind of like this, as if he punches him, like really quick, and then the guy just drops. The other 2 like scream over here, and basically these 2 guys just do the same exact thing. I
Isn't there a
shouldn't have
guy
closed
named
it.
Gar, by the way?
Gar?
Yeah.
No.
Scar. Wasn't there a guy named Scar? No, that's
Yeah,
not what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, Scar.
You think
No.
it's Scarvinerus?
No,
Yeah,
there
you
was a
took care of him.
guy who I was already planning to kill amongst all these people that you mentioned the last session, and he had like a Gar in his name somewhere. It's like, oh, I can't name him Gar.
Garvex.
Yeah, there we go. There's no
He was
Garvex in this group.
Oh yeah, Garvex was the little goblin that was in control of the dogs in the camp. That's right.
Right, that's why I named him Dog. Got it.
There you go. Looks like these guys just go to town and start beating the crap out of the other survivors.
Cool. So, looks like there are people after your title, Sirach.
Yeah, no kidding.
Man, they are.
Oh god.
That's some nasty
Looks like
hits,
you're gonna
man.
have to defend that Champion of the Woods title you've got.
After that, you hear the bugbear shout something in Goblin, and just like clockwork, this guy blows a whistle, and everybody kind of just lines up. So some of the troopers take the bodies and they just bring them back closer to where the fire is.
Meat's back on the menu, boys.
And they continue walking this way.
So you guys ready? I assume your silence means
Yep.
yes. Those who are quiet are known to acquiesce.
I am ready.
feel like we shouldn't take this engagement.
You kidding? These seem like the perfect replacements. I'm gonna start shifting it this way.
They kind
If you
of
could pull this off, you get the father-son set.
Yeah,
outnumber us. They seem
That's a rare
pretty
combo.
strong.
Hold on a second.
it's right up there with twins.
Oh yeah.
Okay, well,
Look, all I'm
they
saying is
saw
that
us anyways.
they're gonna see I'm gonna call you Corvus. Coriel. They're gonna see Coriel no matter what. So.
As
I think they see all of us no matter what.
as they
I
begin
didn't even roll.
to
I'm obvious.
as they begin to march, you hear some more shouting from the back. What do you do?
Open fire. No, you
Okay,
guys
well,
stay
I was
over
gonna
there.
try to
You guys
duck
stay over
behind
there.
the
They're
rock.
gonna. Here's my
I'm
my
gonna-
battle strategy. Is that they're gonna have to climb or come around this way to get at me, right? Which is a perfect time for you guys to cycle up this way and get them on the back.
Good plan.
How
Well,
far of a
you know what you
drop
call
would you
that?
say this is?
Flanking.
It's about
Gotta
10, 15 feet.
Okay, I could maybe jump down there right on top of somebody if I need to. Gotta get down there quick. Things start going wrong.
Auburn says, I don't think this is a fight we should be taking.
The old hag.
I don't think so either.
I'm gonna get into this pre-cover here. With,
Also, the moment they started running and shouting stuff, I don't think we're in conversation time anymore.
I mean,
You either
think
run
we can
away
still
or you start
get out.
fighting.
It's up to you. Either way, I'm going to roll initiatives.
I'm waiting for you to
them.
pop up the window again. You've made it clear they're about to start coming at us.
yeah.
Great.
there we go.
Thankfully, all of my undead have improved initiative, so I'm good on that. Crap, which one is Scar? That guy. That's what I thought. The Sudden.
Is that just something that's part of whenever you raise them? They just get improved initiative?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And is that one? Yep. And arrows. Yeah, they get the feat improved initiative, which is basically +4 initiative. Oh, I did. Sorry, could you get rid of the 13 initiative arrow? I rolled both for some reason. Should only be doing one of them. Arrow
One of the
13.
get rid of one of the arrow. Okay.
The one with 13. The second roll shouldn't have been there.
Okay. Good luck.
Look, I have a very particular set of skills. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you.
Yeah, you raise their children from the dead. As
I would hope that you
blood-covered
would just
skeletons.
end the sentence there. You raise their children.
Scars first.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, hold on.
Totally.
Scar has a movement of 30 feet. Sorry, that would be.
Forgot to roll Auburn. 1 second.
So yeah, he is gonna stay right there. That's his move. He's done.
Handus.
You mean hand?
Hand.
His name is even Hand on the thing. I don't know why you keep calling him Handus.
Force of habit. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, he moves.
Man, there's a joke with that name. That's crazy.
I keep saying he. It's also a she. So it's double
Yeah.
layers of wrong.
Sirach.
Does it? Like, in my head, if I were to give percentages to both sides of this fight right now, what would I give our side?
Less than 5.
Sick.
Also, you just made that number up. Just remember that part too.
True. He did just make that number up.
Also, remember he
I
did
really
put us on the map.
God, this fight is fucking awful. Can't believe you've done this.
Well, you probably want to do a retreating fight.
Yeah, we'll probably just delay, like, here, and then go this way.
Yeah, a backwards fight so they can't keep up with you, so you could punch and move back, punch and move back, punch and move back.
Yeah. In that case, I should probably take mobility. So I get more AC against opportunity attacks. So I guess, do we want to move up and then start retreating? That sound like a...
Try to like draw them towards
Yeah.
us, draw them off the road.
See if we can split them up at all. And
That'd
if
probably be
it's
for the best.
too
We probably don't
spicy,
want-
just full retreat.
Probably don't want to let the whole wave charge at Ilnam skeletons.
Yeah. Well, we don't want them to get this way, basically.
You definitely want to split
Want
them
them
up.
to fight us this way. So I'm just gonna walk forward to about there. I'm gonna mobility with the quick runner shirt. That seems like a good idea. And I guess I will hold an attack.
Okay.
I will
Honor
say,
guard.
if one
Okay, go
gets
ahead.
close, I will try to... I think I'm gonna try to hold a dirty trick, if that's a thing I can do.
So I noticed this is about 10 feet, 10, 15 feet, right?
That's what you said.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so the two of the honor guards are going to jump up there.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry, plus
Oh,
what
God,
when
they have-
jumping?
Boots of striding and springing.
Plus 50 with jumping.
So that's an
That is not
85 and a
whack.
75.
Yes. They basically get up there
Not a
with
typo,
no
by the way. Just want
trouble.
to double check that too.
Yeah.
No,
not plus
that
5,
is
but
correct.
plus 50.
Yeah.
So they could
They
literally
jump
jump
up
I
anywhere.
really don't want to take this fight.
Oh, and these guys just run up and start punching because they see those skeletons.
Oh, look, it's perfectly okay to just run away, right, Arcloid?
Of course.
Yeah. No one will judge
First
you,
punches.
even if you leave dead people behind. Right?
Flurry of blows on Scar.
Alright, hold on a sec. Let's
Add up all that damage.
Hey, one of those missed.
There's
Yeah,
a
one.
miss in there. Natural 1. Oh, +9 to hit. What are these assholes?
Bro, 6 attacks.
So 64 damage.
That sounds about right.
Hold on. Alright, he's still up.
All right, the other one punches Handa. Same thing.
Alright,
Or
you mean
hand.
hand. Yeah, one of those misses as well.
I'm actually shocked.
So 63 damage.
All
You
right.
did less than the last one. Hand goes down.
Actually, just like level 16 fucking monks. or
Actually,
whatever.
hold on. Let's, oh, sorry. I've got to... I have damage resistance. So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's actually minus 25 on the first one and minus 25 on this one.
Oh, because of damage resistance?
Yeah, I have damage resistance to bludgeoning. So that's 39 damage to Scar.
That's actually surprising, but good for you.
So sorry. I'm using this as a calculator, so I apologize. Instead of
The
doing
other-
simple math, so that's only 50. Yes, 57 HP, and then what I say, 63, which is also minus 25. To
Let's
hand.
see. Sadly, they did a stunt to jump up there, so they can't actually attack anybody.
So hand is
But-
still up.
Okay, hand is still up. All right.
Well, I'm not insta-dead yet.
Plus they have fast healing, so I should be good for a while.
Dense.
Alright, let me just double check Dent, because I believe Dent is the guy I raised without all the special shit. Yep, he is just a normal skeleton. I look over to there, like, oh shit, those guys jumped up. Dent will move 20 feet this way, and he will shoot at this guy standing in front of Scar.
All right, go ahead.
Well,
You know, I feel like 5% was kind of an overestimation.
I said less than 5%.
you also just
Oh, I
made it up
only
on
heard
the spot.
5.
There was like no math involved there.
I just heard the number 5, and that's it.
Yeah, that's a big miss, obviously.
Obviously.
Coriel?
Oh, man.
Use Alchemist Fire.
Nah, man, just back out.
Set all the
Just back
trees on
the fuck
fire.
out.
I was thinking about trying to bull rush in to get one of these guys off your back to try to give you some
No.
room, but then I'm putting myself right
Nah,
up with them.
just back the fuck out, man.
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna hold my ground. I'm just gonna hold in case Surak comes back this way and I can cover his retreat. I'm not even gonna flee. I'll just hold.
Okay. The two bugbears.
I'm like super dead, dude. Like, no shot.
Bears, move in.
Well, if you die, then I'll
One
use
of
my
them-
held action to run away.
One of them does go up to Sirach. The other one has a bow out. Bow is going to shoot...
Does a 27 make it?
For what?
My held action?
Yes.
Okay. I will put sickened or something on him. I gotta...
Bow guy is going to shoot, and it's not supposed
Whichever
to be
one is
60.
minus attacks.
Sure, I'll put... I think that's sickened or something like that.
Yeah.
Bow guy is going to shoot...
Yeah, it is.
Coriel. Oh,
Obviously, that's a hit. And that what? Hold on, 178 damage on a composite longbow. How did that happen?
that's because it has crit multiplier for 23 for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, I think you mean 2 or 3.
Yeah, it should be 2.
I'm about to
No,
say,
3.
if they were able
3.
to do 178 damage on a hit, I'm like, no, fuck yes, maybe we should run away. But no,
Yeah, maybe we should be
if
gone.
it's only 2 or 3, which is the realistic number.
It's 3. It's 3. I'm so sorry. So let me re-roll that.
I mean, the attack is fine. If you want to reroll the damage, yeah. Or is that what you're doing?
20 damage.
Oof, okay. I'm still okay, but that's a big... 178, like that's my body just explodes.
Why
like you
hasn't this
shot me
guy
with a 50
conquered the
cal.
world yet? Conan the Barbarian over here.
Yep.
23 to you, Sirach.
I'm sorry,
20,
Conan the
21,
Barbarian.
21.
Still hits.
21 still hits? All right. 8 damage to you.
It's 6 damage, you fool.
Damn it.
Offensive
Auburn-
damage rolls too.
Auburn's going to channel energy, and she's going to get the fuck out of here because she's not stupid.
Arguable.
Yep.
Oh.
She almost died saving that kid who can do nothing.
9 healing to you, Coriel.
Take it.
And yoink. Arrow.
Yeah, the arrows are going to shoot that same one guy there.
Okay, good luck. Both miss. Did you hear me?
I mean,
Okay.
what would matter? Literally,
don't know,
no
'cause-
paperwork gets done on my end, whether they hit or miss.
Because it was just super quiet for a second. I don't know.
I
if
was
my mic
yawning.
cut
Sorry,
out.
I was doing one of your numbers.
Okay.
Fucking hell, 23 misses? This is not good.
I don't care if the 23 hit or miss. It was only going to be 3 damage anyway.
Yeah, really showed them.
These 3 guys are heavy troopers. They're clad in heavy armor. They got crossbows out. And they're going to attempt to shoot one each. One on Sirach, one on Coriel, one on Anton, all right?
All right.
We'll start with Sirach. 16.
That misses.
Ignore the 30 feet. That's a mistake as well. I got to fix these guys a little bit. Coriel. Yeah.
Infinite miss. There you go.
Anton.
That hits.
All right, you take 8. And it's your turn.
Let me go follow Auburn, make sure she's okay.
How kind of you.
That's no worry. We can follow. We can follow Anton anywhere. So like a yellow streak on the ground behind him.
Anton is gone. Scabviston goes. He just kind of saunters over this way. He moves twice. He doesn't take any actions.
I
He's
recognize the facial structure of that skeleton.
yeah. This guy here comes up here and shouts an order for them to reload. Ilnam.
All right. Thought process here. My Bone Shaker, the old man.
Gonna try and Bone Shaker Scabviston.
No. Ah, God. The whole right flank is falling apart.
No kidding.
Well, because you guys are running away.
I mean, if it was just these guys, we could probably fight them. But these guys have like 6 attacks and 1 billion damage.
Okay, here's the move. Cracks Knuckles. Scabviston, I have your son, and I can bring him back to life!
Oh, what are you doing? You're trying to convince him?
I mean, I have undead here. Clearly, I have the powers of life and death at my hands.
Roll.
Career Necromancer?
It wouldn't be bluff because he does in fact have his son. That wasn't a
I would-
lie.
I would actually say diplomacy if you have that.
He can technically bring him back to life.
I mean, Profession Necromancer?
You really want to roll the profession necromancer?
Actually, no, I'll roll Diplomacy. It's literally one better, actually, now that I look at it. Things I hadn't put points in.
He will strongly consider what you have to say.
Cool.
It's speaking of which, it's Scar's turn.
Cool, I'm gonna try and punch this guy in front of me.
Okay.
Oh, also, he heals 4 points of damage.
Okay.
Let's see, where's my attacks? Oh, wait, Fortification. He had Fortification, too. Well, next time you punch me, I'll figure that one out.
50%. Or, no, 25%, excuse me.
What's the chance, but I didn't even read what Fortification does. Oh, it's critical hit and sneak attack. Got it.
Yeah. Those miss.
Yep.
Might as well do hand since we're here.
Alright. Hand. There we go.
Miss.
Also has fast healing. So, +2. Done.
Sirach. You already saw Auburn and Anton basically try to make a run for it.
Yeah. Take an opportunity attack.
With pleasure. Oh,
Fucking hell.
14.
I mean, still 14's not that much.
No, but still, it's just they're just hitting hard.
Oh, they're bugbears.
That's it. I just run.
The other two honor guards, they see what's going on over here. So they have what's their movement? Oh, yeah, they can reach. So they're going after one of the arrows and dance. Okay, all honor guards. First one's on hand, okay?
Hold on. Oh, yeah, those guys up there. Yeah, fine. Hand. There we go. So, what? One of those misses.
Okay, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 52.
Yeah, he's down. But, I mean,
oh, he's down.
you know, he's deathless, so it doesn't matter.
Has hand been destroyed is my question.
No. He's deathless. Okay. Nothing you've done will destroy him.
I see. Other one on Scar.
Let's see, actually. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 of those hit.
Okay.
Hold on.
So 51 divided by
37
2, I guess.
damage. So
Okay.
he is still standing.
Next one's on Dense. This one's a crit, which I don't know if that matters.
It doesn't. And yeah, I'm not even gonna do the math. You just destroy Dense. That's fine.
All right, Dense is destroyed. Now on the arrow.
Sorry, hold on. There we go. One of those misses. Let me just see here. Assuming that they're all 9s or less. Yeah, that's still... arrow goes down. But again, deathless. He'll be back.
Okay. Said Dense is destroyed.
Yeah, because Dense isn't deathless. Dense is just a normal skeleton.
All right, Coriel.
Run on away.
Okay. Stalkers move down this way. They can't run as fast, unfortunately. Auburn's off the map. Arrows. Are you staying here, Ilnam?
Well, I'm waiting. Well, it's also his turn will be before me, so we'll see what the result of heavily considering what I've said is before anything else. Because, again, I rolled a 3 for initiative.
Well, what's arrow? What's
I
your
guess
surviving
shooting
arrow
at the
doing?
one that killed the other arrow. Or,
Okay.
put the other arrow down.
That is a miss. Heavy troop line moves up. Skaviston goes. You said Scar is still up?
Yeah.
Since you shouted at him, he will move over here behind Scar. And he actually shouts back in Common.
I speak Goblin.
Oh, you shouted in Goblin?
Yeah, because it's the only language they've ever understood, so...
Okay, when you shouted, did you say it in Common or Goblin?
I said, well, I didn't say Goblin. I've assumed Goblin because it's the only language I've ever talked to any of these people in.
I'm just checking. I want to know, because he would say it in the same language back. If he has it, obviously. But he will shout in Goblin to you. If my son is dead, then your head will be on a pike. And he immediately starts stabbing the fuck out of, well, his son.
Cool. Let's see if he can kill his own son. Nobody
Think he
else
can.
could. Let's see. Oh, man. One of those was almost a miss. Fortunately, they're all piercing damage, so... Let's just do some basic round action math. Yeah, Scar goes down. But
Looks
again,
like he can kill his own son.
deathless. No, his son is still around. Just to be returned.
What's your turn now? Are you leaving or are you staying?
Wonder, can I bone shake myself to get a little bit extra movement?
Yes.
Bounce you
If
out
you-
of there.
Come on, legs, don't fail me now.
I mean, if you want to, go ahead.
No, I guess I'll make a run for it. I'll shout, retreat!
You look,
Oh.
and everybody...
Run for it. Yeah, no, I'm not
Everybody's
shouting it
gone
for
already.
you. Or them. I'm shouting it for those that have to get back up again later.
Oh, okay.
Big
Deathless.
brain.
So they'll just get up and like eventually walk their way back to you, like wherever you are.
Or run. I don't know how they'll take retreat. I mean, skeletons are smart, described as smart enough to, like, not try and burst their hands open on a locked door. They'll try and find other ways around, so assumedly a retreat command will operate normally.
Deathless is a magic armor thing, though, no?
No, it's it's on their sheets. I put it on their sheets. It's a... you're gonna make me look it up again, aren't you?
We'll do it later. I'm not going to worry about it now.
Well, I have it open on a window. I just gotta remember which window.
Since you've disturbed Skevviston's thing, I need you all now to make some survival rolls, because you're basically running away from them. Actually, let me rephrase that. Who has the highest survival? Because you only get one roll.
It's a special quality of bloody skeletons.